Hello, guys. I hope you had a good weekend. I just want to say that I had the best time on Friday waving at each of you during the parade route, and it was just amazing to see all of your faces and just to hear you guys yelling for each of us. It was just the best day ever. So, thank you for making my weekend so great. It just did my heart so good to see all of you. Um, I emailed your parents last night and I said, believe it or not, we only have 9 days of e-learning left. That's pretty incredible. I know this is tough doing distance learning, but we are just cruising through. So we're going to stay on pace and stay on track with what I'd originally planned. We are going to review some of the information that you already learned with Mrs. Morris during science class. So what we're going to do first is review and maybe hit some of the skills that you guys didn't have the chance to do in science before we were all dismissed in March. So I just want to make sure, I know you know this, but I just want to make sure I hit this. But volume, when we talk about liquid volume, we know that we are probably not going to be measuring with any type of ruler. We are going to be measuring with um, different tools, right? So because it's liquid. So I have measuring cups out for you. And that is just one easy way to measure liquid volume or how much space liquid takes up. I also have different models I'll show you in a little bit here to give you an idea what a liter looks like. But in science, you probably use beakers or measuring cylinders that measured milliliters. So we're going to talk a little bit about that as well. So remember, when we're measuring a volume of liquid, we do not use rulers because we're not measuring inches or feet or yards or any type of distance like that. Okay, so what you're going to be worried about today is estimating volume. And it's not going to be a tricky assignment. I think it'll be pretty easy for you. So this is why I want to give you some visuals first. Remember, when we estimate, we're just making an educated guess. So what your work involves today is kind of guessing or estimating how much liquid different containers can hold. Okay, so you will have a very short um, Google form to complete after I'm done talking about this, and this won't take long. So I'm going to flip the page to make sure I'm on the correct page. This is the instruction workbook. I did not have you guys take this home, but it says we're going to explore different ways to estimate to solve a word problem about liquid volume. Now, again, this is not a word problem that involves serious math today, where you're multiplying or dividing or deciding which operation to use to solve and find an answer. This is you estimating how many liters could fit in different types of containers. So if you look at the model that's in your book here, and I may zoom in just a tiny bit, I'm so sorry, it's wiggly. Because you can picture how many liters or how many liter cartons would fit inside the fish tank. So here's the fish tank they're talking about, and here's 1 liter. Okay, and it says Kayla will use a liter carton to fill her goldfish's small fish tank. Estimate how many liters of water the fish tank can hold. Again, this is just an educated guess. I am not going to be super stern with this type of grading because we don't have these objects to hold in our hands. This is a front view of Kayla's fish tank. So if you were looking at it right straight as you walked into a room and you were looking directly at it, and if you look at the top view and you got on your tiptoes and looked at top of the fish tank, you would notice that she was able to fit 8 cartons. Okay, so and each one's a liter. So that's 1 liter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 liters would fit into that tank. So below, and again, this is just a quick lesson. Below in the instruction book, it says you can model the problem in another way to help you estimate. So this time, you can see that in the book, the tank was filled with 1 liter of water. So instead of putting the cartons in there like that, they emptied one in here first. So that's why I'm saying it's an educated guess because we might all guess similar answers that are close in the same range, but we probably wouldn't all guess 8 cartons or 8 liters would fit into here. It says you can think about what fraction of the fish tank is filled when it has 1 liter of water in it. And that's not too bad. We know that this picture shows 8 full liter. So we know that there are 8 equal parts that make up this one whole, and this is only 1 liter that was put inside of the tank. So only 1/8 of the tank is full. Okay, so that's what they mean by that. So before I let you do your assignment today, I want to show you some objects. I hope this doesn't too crazy. So I'm going to move this. Sorry, you can see all the lights all on. Okay, so we know that this is a 2-liter bottle. Okay, so this Sprite bottle once was full, but that's 2 liters. So if you're thinking about a liter, I want you to think about half of this bottle. Again, you're just kind of picturing it in your head if you don't have one around. So here, this is 1 liter. So I know that the shape of the container can be deceiving because this looks way wider than this 2-liter bottle, but this is actually holding 1 liter of water, or 1,000 milliliters. So if I emptied this into here, it would only fill up half of the bottle, and you would still have space for a whole nother liter to add in there. Now, believe it or not, before I put water into this container, I actually emptied this into these 3 measuring glasses. Okay, so this is 1 cup of water full, about 1 cup. It might be a little bit over that. This is another cup of liquid or water, and this has 2 cups of water. So there are about 4 cups of water in 1 liter. So I just wanted to show you that we're just kind of guessing today in our assignment. Do the best you can. Now, some of them are a little bit more common sense. So you can't fit a liter into a tiny, 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 tiny little bowl. But they might show you, there's a visual in your book, I believe, with an empty gas tank and then 1 liter water bottle next to it. And they want to know, do you think 8 liters or 2 liters would fit best in this? Obviously, a big gas tank would probably fit more of 8 liters. So they're just simple problems like that. If you have questions, again, you guys are doing a really good job asking me and sending me private messages on the classroom page as you have them. That's all you're doing today. I believe tomorrow or the day after that, so Friday, Wednesday or Friday, I'm going to start throwing story problems in there, and it's going to throw in some operations in there. So you're going to have to decide if you have to multiply or divide or what have you. So just do your best today. If you did not do your assignments last week, try to get those done. I was kind of holding off on grading, so more grades would come back into me. All right. Enjoy your day. If you are in my homeroom, I will see the girls at 10 on Hangouts and the boys at 10:35. I just bumped it up 5 minutes, so we had time to end the conversation with the girls and join the boys. Have a great day, guys.